to give the Premier League Manager of the Month award for the month of October, I'm giving it to Mikel Arteta. No debate, no doubt in my mind. I believe within this period of time, Arsenal was the best team by far in the Premier League. They are the team that consistently dominated in their games. They are the team that kept clean sheets in all their games, that considered only one shot on target. I also factor the fact that they played Champions League and they played EFL Cup. So if I'm to give that award, I will give it to Mikel Arteta. Now, whilst I'll give it to Mikel Arteta, saying that Amorim robbed Arteta or Amorim does not deserve it is wrong, is a lie. Amorim won 3 games in that month. One of those games was Liverpool, beating Liverpool at Anfield. It is not an easy feat at all. It is special. I'll just say that what Arteta did is seen to be normal now. It is expected from us now. But what Amorim did is special. Nobody expected it. He won his 3 games too. I don't think they kept any clean sheet at all. But then, what Amorim did was special. And saying that he robbed it or he doesn't deserve it, no. You might believe that Arteta deserves it more or Amorim deserves it more. That is fine. Please, like, subscribe, and share. That is the only way you can support us and this channel for absolutely free. So please do that immediately. Continue enjoying the video. But for me, based on my analysis, based on what I saw this month, based on watching the games consistently, no team was better than Arsenal. I even believe as a whole, in the Premier League, based on coaching, no team has been as good as Arteta. No coach has been as good as Arteta. He has been an amazing manager. He has managed Arsenal to a point where I didn't even think that he can get there. Yes, it might not be the most attractive football or flashy football. Arsenal fans are aware of this, but it is effective. Do you know what it means to go 10, 11 games, win all those games, concede 0 goals? See, we cannot ignore the fact that Arteta was also playing Champions League football. It's a lie. You might want to say, it's a Premier League Manager of the Month award. Yes, but the fact that Man United was playing only 1 game per week helped them. And the fact that Arsenal will travel, play UCL games, or play EFL Cup games will also make them more tired. Will also reduce their chances of winning. But through all that, they considered no goals. So saying that, it's just a Premier League award is a lie. You have to consider all this because it adds to the fact that they might lose a game. They might suffer an injury in the Champions League game. For instance, now, if I look at the Champions League, where Arsenal has considered no goal also and won all their 4 games, the last game they had to play without Gyökeres. He got injured in the Premier League. They had to play Merino there. Will I say now because he's Champions League manager of the season, something like that, or manager of the month, whatever, if they're giving that kind of award, I'll say that, because it's Champions League, what happened in the Premier League does not matter. It 100% matter. So these are the factors that will make me give it to Arteta. I cannot look at a team that kept 3 clean sheets, considered only 1 shot on target. I mean, they were masterful that month. So for me, honestly, I will give it to Arteta. But then no hate at all, no qualms at all with Amorim winning Manager of the Month and Mbeumo winning Player of the Month. Mbeumo was amazing. Man United's best player. I mean, this guy is technically brilliant. He's an absolutely amazing player. He deserves it 100%. And Amorim also, he deserves it too. I have no problem with that. He was amazing that month. And that win against Liverpool alone is Manager of the Month worthy. He's special. So anybody denying that fact is just lying to themselves. I'm not even trying to be politically correct here. If I had the award, I'll give it to Arteta, but I don't have no problem with this guy winning this. But then, more praise on Arteta. Arteta has been amazing. Arsenal fans, I think we just need to make a video specially dedicated to Arteta. For years upon years, he has failed or come so close. Let's not use the word failed. He has gotten closer to his goal. But when you get so close to that goal that you know that just one step. For 3 years in a row, you are 1 step. His head did not drop. This is a man with a vision, a man on a mission. And recently, Pep Guardiola has come out to be saying that Premier League is not won in November and stuff like that. Basically talking about how Arsenal are doing well. The reporter asked him and he was like, title is not won, there's still a long way. And it is true. I'm sure Arteta is aware of this more than any other manager in the league. Having failed so many years, the battle scars would have taught him lessons that you don't need, anybody doesn't need to come and tell him. In fact, apart from him, the players know this. I'm sure the players are not even thinking of the last game, next game, game after game. It is a marathon. We still have a long way in the season to go. So they are well aware of this. But so far this season, Arsenal has been almost impeccable. Apart from that loss to Liverpool, they have been impeccable. Going to the Champions League, winning 4 of 4 games, keeping clean sheets. I mean, this team has gotten so good that they get annoyed when they concede a shot on target, not when they concede a goal. In the Champions League, when it looked like Arsenal was about to concede a penalty, the whole fan base went into a meltdown. The players were overreacting. The players were like, no, it's not a penalty. Have you ever seen that kind of thing? Players were scared to just to concede a penalty, just to concede a goal. They were frightened. These are the standards Arsenal has reached now. This is where Arsenal is operating on. And it's all down to one man, Mikel Arteta. For years, we have called him a bottle job. We have called him a fraud. I'm not going to take those words back. I'm not going to pretend like I never said those. No. Millions upon millions have been invested in him. I also have to give kudos to the Arsenal management for keeping faith in him. Because if I was a chairman, if I was the owner of Arsenal, I might have sacked Arteta since now. I've given you almost how much, 800, how much millions? I've given you only a FA Cup. No, now. But now he has built his team to a point where teams are just saying, please, Arsenal, just concede a goal. I made a preview. I've never posted it. I'll post it almost the same time with this one. Or it should be even up now. I said, if Sunderland can even score Arsenal, that is a win for me. Let Arsenal just concede. That is how good they are. And for the month of October, I mean, Arsenal started the month of October playing Olympiacos in the Champions League, won that 2-0. They played West Ham next in the Premier League, won that 2-0. They played Fulham next in the Premier League, won that 1-0. They played Atletico de Madrid in that same month, won that 4-0. Came back to the Premier League and played one of the toughest sides in the Premier League in Crystal Palace. Won that 1-0. Come on, my brother. They now played Brighton in the EFL Cup. Won that 2-0. That's why I'll give him the award. Think of the tough fixtures. Playing Champions League game against Atletico. You absolutely destroy them. And then you come back to the Premier League and immediately you are playing one of the toughest teams in the Premier League. Guys, let's be fair, man. Let's be fair. For me, I'll give it to Arteta. 1,000%. I just believe that despite what Amorim did was special, I said it in my review of the Man United game. Versus Liverpool. It was not me being salty. Why I was even angry because Man United did not play anything special in that game. It's not like they controlled, like they dominated me. No. It's not like the game against Crystal Palace in the EFL Cup. Crystal Palace is 3-0 or what was it? Crystal Palace beat me well in that game. I deserved to lose. Or some of the other games. But it was not even, Then the other games, the Brighton game, they did very well. The Brighton game, Man United was amazing. But then I just look at this fixture list and I look at the fact that Arsenal had to travel to and fro in some games and, stuff like that. I believe with all those factors, clean sheets, the domination of games, the more possession, the way they play and everything, the way they interpret their own football, I will just give it to Mikel Arteta. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do make sure you like the video, subscribe and share. And I believe Arteta deserves it. But I also believe Amorim, it's fine if he wins it. He deserves it too. But I will personally give it to Mikel Arteta. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. He'll probably win it for the month of November anyways. He's already doing so well. So thank you. Like, subscribe, share, and turn on the post notification bell so that I know whenever we post. Thank you. Adika6 is out. Peace out.